You probably stumbled across my video. Yes, I'm 16 years old and I tan my own hide. This is how I did it. This is an instructional video on how to brain tan any type of hide with fur on. This here is a whitetail hide that I fleshed and then salted, left it out for the winter in my garage. None of the hair is falling out, but I'm gonna tan it today. We're gonna rehydrate it, use the brain, tan it, stretch it, and dry it. So I pulled it out of the cold water and the hair looks like it's gonna stay on. This one sat in hot, warm water, and I guess that makes hair wanna fall out super easily. I'm gonna wring this guy out as much as I can and get the brain solution on. Add 1 full deer brain and a cup of water and blend it. Now, if you want a perfect hide, you have to add this solution to every single edge and corner. Otherwise, you're left with a piece of cardboard. I let my hide sit overnight, but usually it's 12 to 24 hours. So all the little brain bits on it, I had to use my scraper to get them off, otherwise you're just going to be picking them off with your hands. So I kind of just stared at my hide and it started to dry in the sun, so that's when I knew to start stretching. So you're gonna pull and stretch until the whole surface area looks like this right here. So I've just been pulling it and stretching it on my leg and it's getting pretty white. There's still some wetter spots. Just gonna have to wait for these to dry before I can make it look like that. I'm gonna keep on going until this thing's completely dry. None of the hair is severely falling out, just little bits at a time. Me, myself, I'm covered. To get these rougher edges right here, I use a piece of metal. I mean, this is one of my fixed knives. It's not sharp, but I'm just putting pressure down and pulling on all these little edges around the whole hide, just to give it the white, stretchy. A lot more whiter and stretched out. This is what it should look like. Here is the after stretching. Pulling it by hand will get you better results compared to using a frame like that right there. In my opinion, I've made a couple hides now. This will be my probably 5th, but all this white, it's like really soft. Some of the membrane, it kind of leaves like a flaky, not flaky, but stringy connective tissue. Now you can pull that off using a draw knife and just get it all when you're fleshing it, or you can sand it off when it's turning into an end product like this. And again, it's super flexible. I will have to smoke this though. Hopefully it won't dry up like a piece of cardboard. Otherwise, now this whitetail hide that I have is from my cousin Beck. I truly appreciate you, man. This is probably one of my best hides that I've ever made. I'm gonna let this sit for the day, and then tomorrow I will smoke it. Now, if you get addicted to tanning hides and stuff, you have to be prepared for what will come next. There is just so much hair all over my lawn. Not just in that spot. Over here is my main work area where I flesh. I hung it up on the fence. There's just hair stuck to it. This is gonna be your life. This is gonna be your backyard. So be prepared for that outcome. So I kind of made a mistake. I folded skin to skin and I left it in my garage, and it got a little wet again, so it's not all white. But what I just found out is if you scrape it like this, you're able to get rid of all this brownish membrane stuff. So I'm gonna do that. Now, just scraping all that was probably 20 minutes of work, but I feel well accomplished with the look right now. And this is why real Christmas trees are superior to fake ones, because once you're done after Christmas, you throw it outside, you can use the branches to make smoke for the hide that you got last season. I've had it go for probably about an hour now, and it smoked a lot of the top, so I'm gonna flip my entire hide around so it'll get an even smoke. So another thing when you're smoking, keep an eye on it, okay? One of my hides I left out and smoked it. I went to work and I came back and the bottom was burnt. Just stay with your hide. It's worth it the whole way. Don't let it get all crispy and the hair all melted at the bottom. From one of my other videos, you guys may have seen that. Another thing too, the thicker the smoke, the faster it'll go. So you can see the yellow color to it. So it's rained a little bit. My hide's a little bit wet, but I'm feeling like taking it off right now because it is all smoked up. Here's the top, it's just all nice and yellow. That's the golden look that we want. I'm gonna take it off and see what we're looking at. Wow. Sometimes I amaze even myself. It is still very, very flexible. I haven't gotten an outcome for a hide like this in so long. The other side here, it's still really awesome. No big clumps of hair gone. There's some little pieces that I'm gonna deal with by using the blower. Look at that. Couple hundred thousand hairs. Some more golden parts. It's like a lot more dry up here, a little bit harder. The other parts that aren't as dark, I'd say, are a lot more flexible. But this layer of golden smoke adds a waterproofness to it. So if it gets wet when I use it in the snow or a little bit of rain, it won't go back into that raw hide state. So there's one last thing that I want to do for my hide, is to make it smell a little bit better. I like the pine smoke smell, but I think I have an incense that'll make it 100 times better. these incense on the fur side, so when I sleep on it, I don't have to smell whatever this deer used to smell like. Success! If you've made it this far, you yourself have your own tanned hide. That's nice and flexible, golden, smells like smoke, but that's okay. The hair on the back should not be in patches, although they will still fall out a little bit here and there. With the hide, you can use it as decoration. You can cut it up and make some little gifts for someone. You can use it to make clothing and maybe even a loincloth. For this hide, I plan to just sleep on it. It's that awesome. It's my new bed. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.